What's going on, guys? My name is Connor. Welcome back to Real Talk Racing, and today I'm going to be going over 5 NASCAR hot takes that I have for you guys. So this is a new series I'm starting. This is episode 1. If you guys do have any NASCAR hot takes, please drop them in the comments below, as the next episode I plan on using your guys' hot takes instead of mine. But anyways, here are 5 NASCAR hot takes that I have. So my first hot take is that Kevin Harvick is officially done in NASCAR, and I don't mean like retired, but as far as like winning wise and just competitiveness, Kevin Harvick, his career is practically over. I mean, I can see him getting another win maybe. His best days are behind him. He hasn't won a race since like 2020, and it's been almost 2 years since he's won a race, and it's just not looking good. He missed the round of 4 in 2020 when he probably should have won that championship, and ever since he just not really been the same. He's currently on the outside of the playoff standings right now, and it's just not looking good for Kevin Harvick. He doesn't have a win in 2 years, like I said. He's not consistently inside the top 5. A top 10 finish is like actually good for Harvick. He's been around the 15th to 10th mark all year long, I'd say, and same with much of last year. He has just not looked like himself at all. And same with Storehouse Racing. Storehouse Racing just has not looked like themselves the last couple of years. And I don't know if that's Harvick, and I don't know if that's the equipment, but as far as I know, Kevin Harvick, his best days are behind him in NASCAR. So I might be a little bit biased on this one because I am a really big William Byron fan, but hear me out. I feel like being a big fan gives me like more credibility at the same time because I follow him a lot closer than probably most people watching this. So I know what's going on with that team. I follow every single thing, every race. So I know what's going on with that team more than other people. I firmly believe William Byron would be a top 5 driver if he had a better crew. That car has shown speed all season long. He has 2 wins, but only 4 top 5s and 5 top 10s, which is not the greatest stat. He does have 3 stage wins, but hear me out here. A lot of people have been yelling at him for his inconsistency, which, yeah, he hasn't been finishing races where he should be. But if you go back and you look at those races, Darlington, he could have won that race easily. Got wrecked out at the last moment. Go back to Fontana. He had top 5 speed when he got collected in a wreck with Tyler Reddick. Kansas, he was literally leading the race as he blew a tire. This past race at Road America, he started pretty much dead last, drove all the way up the field to 6th, and then his crew effed him up on the stop. Coke 600, running top 5, got collected in someone else's wreck. And it just keeps going on and on and on. Like, William Byron cannot catch a break. Like, it's been literally all season. Like, I've been watching him so closely because that is my favorite driver. And this guy cannot catch a break. It seems like every single week, something out of his control. It's something not of his doing, whether that's someone else on the track or that's the team. Someone keeps costing William Byron good finishes and good races. So I really hope this team can get it figured out because he has shown all year that he has the speed. That team has the speed. He is a good enough driver to be a top 5 driver in this series right now. But he just can't get the results because someone else just keeps messing that up for him. Okay, so going along with the whole William Byron thing, Joey Logano is a dirty driver. Some of you might agree, some of you might not. Joey Logano, I think, is a dirty driver. Like, just plain and simple. Go back to that Darlington race from earlier this year. I'm fine with a bump and run and everything, but Joey Logano just flat out dumped him. Not even on the last lap, 2 to go. Just flat out dumped him, sent him into the wall, absolutely wrecked his car, and made Byron finish 13th. With 2 laps to go, that was not necessary at all. Multiple times, Joey Logano has shown that he cannot take what he's given out. William Byron slightly tapped him into the wall. Slightly. Like, it did nothing. It barely hurt Logano's running position anyway. It didn't hurt his running position. He stayed in the 2nd spot. Barely killed his momentum. Didn't affect the car in pretty much any way. Yet he felt like that was justified for absolutely wrecking Byron and dumping him into the turn. And Byron didn't even finish 2nd or 3rd or anything. He finished 13th outside the top 10. And then we go back to 2015 in Kansas. Logano was already locked in. Kenseth wasn't. Logano just straight up sent him into the turn for absolutely no reason. Like, you're going for a win, but he was already locked in. Like, he did not need to do that. That, to me, is just crazy. I think Joey Logano dishes out way more than he can take, so I think Joey Logano just needs to handle it better. He should understand if he gets a tap now or then, if someone, might put him in the wall, he should understand that. But he still doesn't at this point in his career, so that's all I got for Logano. And keeping on the topic of dirty drivers, let's talk about Ross Chastain. So Ross Chastain, I'm actually going to defend him a little bit. Because unlike Logano, he can take what he's putting out there. If Chastain will bump you out of the way and maybe even like put you in the wall, then he'll take it back. Like he's not scared to back down from that. He will take it back. And he will own up to it, like you saw at the end of the Gateway race when he owned up to it, that he kind of ran over Denny Hamlin. And the way that this series works right now, you have to be aggressive. So Ross Chastain being an aggressive driver, it just works, Like Ross Chastain, I like his driving. I like his intensity. I like his fire. Yeah, sometimes, he might get a little bit carried away. But unlike Logano, at least he can take what he's given out there. And finally, for my last hot take, Eric Almirola, you take his career. This man is just a clone of Paul Menard. Like, I'm talking mediocrity. Eric Almirola is literally just Paul Menard too. Like, I don't know how else to put it. Their careers, I feel like I can't put it any other way. Eric Almirola is Paul Menard. You understand. I literally just can't put this into words. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any hot takes, please drop them in the comments below. I would love to hear them. If you're new to the channel, drop a like on the video and subscribe. And until next time, this is Real Talk Racing. Catch you guys later.